You guys have really good questions, and I love it. Sirini,
maybe lastly, najua kuna wadada wengi hapa wanakuangalia sana na macho fulani hivi. Mmoja wa mpasho hapa anauliza akona mtu ama kunaendaje?
About me being I think
AFRIMEDIA. And then Reverend Pitson, please, at the end. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this press conference. My apologies for keeping us waiting. My name is Ambassador Thomas Kwaka Omolo, also known as Big Ted, and I'm the tour director for this particular season of the Africa Worship Experience. Now, we are happy and glad to have a whole host of people with us today. For the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, in Nairobi, Kenya live, Israel Mbonyi. And then I'll introduce the rest of the panel as we go on. But before we begin, we love exposing talent. And talent is one of the things that we know that definitely will provide great employment, business opportunities, and a livelihood for the youth of Kenya. Allow me to please introduce this young superstar. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kamau, the violinist. Thank you, and I think we shall see Kamau on Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa Worship Experience, motivate, inspire, and uplift. That is what you need to remember about this experience. It is not a one-off event. It's a series of many events that shall be happening, and in many other towns, not only Nairobi. So this experience shall go all over Kenya and all over East Africa and all over Africa and the world. The Africa Worship Experience. making sure that we also celebrate our very, very own worship leaders everywhere. I want to introduce everybody on the panel. We have Reverend Pitson. Of course, all of you know Pitson very well. And then we have Mr. Krishna, who is the general manager for the Sankara Hotel. And then we have Mr. Jeff Kenovia. And then on this other side, we have Madam Mbonyi Kamau from Cape Media. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to just pass the mic and let Pitson just give us some introductory remarks on that side, and then I'll ask Jeff to give us perspective of the whole event, and then of course Mr. Krishna will invite us to the event, and then Jeff will also allow Cape Media to just say your words. Pitson.
Do you want me to stand or? I stand or I sit? Sit, okay. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who is here and everybody who has, given us time, resources, energy, ideas. AWE, God bless you for bringing Israel to us. I sit here on behalf of the church in Kenya and of the gospel artists and of the men of God in this country. We have gone to many those people we call the fathers of the land. We have sat with them and they have blessed this event. So as you're in Kenya, Israel, just know that the church is behind you. And Israel comes to Kenya at a time when Kenya needs to raise a praise to God. And that's what he's here to do, so that this country can be healed and that Kenyans can raise a voice of thanksgiving to the Lord. I also want to say that AWE has a bigger vision, and I know Jeff will talk more about that. We are committed to mental health, and Jeff will give more details. But this event is to usher us into a bigger thing. Lastly, let me say, Israel, while you're in Kenya, we want to be a blessing to you, and we want you to be a blessing to us. So speak a word to our gospel industry and, bless us, so that the favor you're experiencing, we can also experience. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And Pitson, maybe you just want to do it now. What should the people expect? Because I know you're putting together a whole ensemble of great music.
Right. Ted, you will know that the sound in Kenya has changed a lot. We've come from DJ Nipatie Track 6 to a fully fledged band production. And so we have Karura voices, we have Ruach worship, we have Destiny voices, that's Pastor T's church. We have Mike Manoa with City Lighters. We have Ruach worship, we have Adonij, we have K-Crew worship team. But for the Gen Zs, we didn't leave them behind. We are very careful. And so we brought Timeless Noel and DJ Gigi. And those guys will be sort of creating the way for Israel. And those are the teams that will sing. And please expect excellence. Excellence, we've been practicing, we are good, and we know the Lord will be praised. So thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll also have an open mic session between 12 o'clock and 2 for a lot of the upcoming artists. And one of the other visions that we have as Africa Worship Experience is to reinvest in the gospel industry. For a very long time, we've been complaining that the gospel industry is going down, that we don't have gospel artists. I want to assure you that this is for the long haul. The gospel industry must arise like the valley of dry bones. Let me allow Mbonyi to do this before. Mbonyi from Cape Media, just karibisha watu and tell us what you guys are doing for us and why.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. As you've heard, my name is Mbonyi from Cape Media. We are the owners of TV and Radio 47, and we are proud to be the official media partners for the Israel Mbonyi Live in Kenya. Our job solely is to ensure we have taken content across the country. We are going to send testimonies. The music that we will play will ensure whatever Israel and AWE are willing to share with the world, we take it to the world. As you see, we are TV 47, and 47 means all counties. We are grateful to be here. And Israel, welcome to Kenya.
Thank you very much, Mr. Krishna. You guys have been kind and wonderful enough to host us. Please, a word from you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sankara, Nairobi. Just on behalf of us, I would like to welcome Israel Mbonyi. It's a pleasure to host you. Being the official partners for accommodation, it's a great thrill for us. And Israel, I just want to say personally, I think it's wonderful to meet artists, but it's especially wonderful to meet artists who make such a positive impact on people's lives with your music. So we'll really look forward to the concert, and welcome.
Mr. Krishna, before you go, just maybe take the time to explain to the media about the mural that Israel was part of, and why you're doing it as a hotel, and what's the involvement. In case they see it somewhere, they'll know it was done here.
Yes, so we're very grateful for Israel to participate in our conservation program with WWF called Herd of One. It's basically to raise awareness and raise funds for elephant conservation in Kenya. So you'll see, watch this space. On Monday, on World Elephant Day, Israel has painted a part or a portion of a huge artistic mural, which will be shown to everyone starting on Friday evening onwards. So we're very grateful for that, Israel, because conservation involves everyone, from celebrities to business leaders to just everyone in society. So we're very grateful for Israel to participating in such an event.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, out of 96% of the suicides happening in the world are men. And one of the things that we are committing to ourselves to do as the Africa Worship Experience is to invest our time, our influence, our knowledge, and our capability on the issue of mental health. This particular topic is not being given enough attention, because anytime you talk about mental health, people think you're saying that you're crazy. But one of the things is that each and every one of us has a degree of a mental problem that we need to solve. All of us are hurting, all of us are not yet healed, and we're having lots of problems, not only people in finance, in careers, in just the whole personal development. So as AWE, we are committing 100% of our effort towards mental health. And we start tomorrow talking to creatives from the church and beyond, and would like to invite creatives tomorrow to a conversation tomorrow morning from 7:30 at the Parklands Baptist Church, where we shall have Israel and the team, but we shall talk about mental health, and we must get a solution. We must get help, and especially kwa wasanii. Wasanii lazima tutafute njia ya kusolve issue. We're not losing any more artists to depression, to drug abuse, to alcoholism, to drunkenness, or anything. We are not going to allow it anymore. And as an industry, and as the Africa Worship Experience, take this to the bank. We are going to fight till the last drop about mental health. And we don't care whether people come with us. We are going with God, and we shall make sure that this thing is won. So wasanii, we shall raise a few numbers that you can call to anybody who's at home. Don't give up. We'll release a few numbers in the next few days. Call, somebody will pick up, we'll talk to you, we'll help you. We have pastors on standby, we have counselors, psychologists on standby. We even have courses for those who want to think about their careers again. We shall not let you guys give up. All right, that is our promise. It's the Africa Worship Experience. Remember, it's about, we want to motivate, we want to inspire, and we want to uplift you guys. So with that being said, let me introduce the tour promoter, Mr. Kenodia, to please just speak to us, and then he will invite Israel to make some remarks. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ted. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Very good. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up. My name is Kinuthia Chege. I'm the tour promoter for this concert. and I'm honored to be here and to work with the Africa Worship Experience. And like Ted has said, we are very passionate about mental health. I believe it's an ongoing conversation around the world, but on the 10th of August, we shall be launching or lighting up a torch of hope, where we have partnered with different churches, where you are able to just run it somewhere when you're struggling with issues, mental health, you'll be able to run and seek help. So I want to thank you so much, guys. I also want to thank Israel. Thank you for heeding to our call to come to Kenya. You've come at the right time. This nation needs God, it needs prayers, and we are raising a voice on that day. Secondly, I would like to thank Sankara. Thank you so much. You guys have been very, very, very nice to us. Thank you for hosting us. And I would also like to thank our partners. I want to thank KQ, that is Kenya Airways. I want to thank Safaricom. I want to thank Irian Buy and Rent. I want to thank Ideal Empire Events. I want to thank Cape Media. I want to thank Ticket Tier 2. The list is endless. Let me just confirm. Yes, I also want to thank Maridadi Motors. Yes, Maridadi Motors are very good to us. I want to thank Fun City, Little Cab, Uber, Boomplay, Raha Premium, Payless, Laugh Industry, Baraka Smiles, Ngoma Tucheze, Pori City, Luton, and Icon Prime. Thank you so much, guys. And I want to guarantee you that come the 10th of August, it's going to be such an amazing experience. We are going to have a moment of worship and praise and worship. And we welcome all of you guys. And I hope to see you guys on the 10th. Oh yes, you can get the tickets at Ticket Tier 2. Kindly go to tickettier2.com. You'll be able to see tickets for the Africa Worship Experience. Regular tickets are going for 1,500. VIP tickets are going for 3,000. VVIP are going for 8,000. And we have a first class VVIP going for only 20,000 shillings. So you guys are most welcome. Asante.
All right, and now, ladies and gentlemen, the time we've all been waiting for. Please put your hands together and welcome one of Africa's greatest worship leaders and worship singers. Give it up for Israel. Mbonyi.
Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here today, and I'm very thankful, very grateful for all of you, for everybody who have been participating in all of this. This is just amazing, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm just a nobody who have accepted God's calling on his life and be available and ready to serve. And seeing you all of here come here to support this is just amazing. Thank you, EAWE, and thank you for everybody who has been a partner of them, partnering with them to make sure this goes as planned. And I'm here, I'm ready to serve, and I can't wait to see you on Saturday and have the best moment of worship. God bless you.
Thank you. In typical Kenyan version, I know there are 1 million questions. Okay, start from the front here, and then the lady at the back, and then, yeah, and then that lady there. Okay.
Thank you so much. My good name is Daniel Nsare, and welcome to Kenya, Israel. We enjoy your music, and we know when someone becomes a celebrity, either in East Africa, Kenya, US, everywhere, they have so much proposal on either from the secular side and the gospel side to people requesting for collabos. And so far, as you are a staunch follower, I've not seen you do so much, or you've not done so many collabos. I mean, why is it that you've not given it a thought? Or maybe if you've done it, how many can we count so far? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I have some collabs in my hometown for sure, and I've been doing ministry for 10 years now, and I've collaborated with a local artist back home, and the songs have been really amazing. But because they're in Kinyarwanda, and here I don't think here they know them, but I'm willing to do more and more with gospel artists, of course, and anything that talks about God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, the cross, resurrection, I'm fine with that. Something else, I'm not. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Esther Alex. I'm from Radio Africa Group, and I have a question for you, Israel Mbonyi. I'm over here. I don't want to spoil the text. So my question is, if you're given a chance to do a collab with a Kenyan artist, which artist will you pick? And the second question is, Kenyan, you have so many fans from Kenya, right? So if today we were to give you a citizenship, will you like accept? And what is that one thing that has stood out for Kenyan fans that you love us so much? That one thing that you cannot compare with any other countries. We love being unique.
Wow. That was a good one. Thank you so much. If I've been given a chance to collab with a Kenyan artist, okay, I'm gonna be straight on this question because I haven't really have a good relationship with the Kenyan artist because we don't know each other that much. But I know their music, I know what they sing. I've heard about them for so long, but I haven't really had a chance to connect, to interact, to meet, to have a lunch or a breakfast together. I haven't. So everything starts with a conversation. If I'm blessed enough to meet them and we talk, I'm pretty sure I will have some people who can collab and make something good for the body of Christ. Yeah, we just met and now the conversation will start. If I was second show was like about the citizenship.
Yeah.
Oh man, who wouldn't love to be here in Kenya? It's amazing to be among of you guys, and I would love that. I would definitely love that.
What is that one thing that stands out as your fans?
Puni ama radio station chini ya Cape Media na nafanya kipindi cha Kikristo. Maana pia mimi nimeokoka. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Nina maswali matatu tu kwa ufupi. Swali la kwanza ni kwamba nyimbo zako bila shaka zimependeka. Wewe mwenyewe umependwa tu. Yaani una kibali ambacho si cha kawaida. Swali langu ni siri ni gani? Najua umeimba kwamba siri ni Yesu, nina siri, lakini kwa hapa Kenya tunaita kiki. Kuna watu ambao wakitoa ngoma nafanya kiki. We hauna kiki ndugu. Umependwa tu. Siri ni gani? Swali la pili, je, wewe ndio ujiandikia nyimbo ama kuna mtu ambaye hukuandikia nyimbo? Na swali la tatu, ni funzo lipi kubwa kabisa, one big lesson ambayo Mwenyezi Mungu amekufunza katika huduma yako ya uimbaji? Asante.
Wow, thank you so much. You guys have really good questions, and I love it. Siri ni Yesu. Ni Yesu. Maybe you allow me to answer in English because my Swahili is a Congolese Swahili. It's not really Swahili Sanif, so you will forgive me for that. The secret for the ministry, I keep telling myself that it's not about being perfect. It's not about doing so much maneuvers, dancing well. It's not about looking good on stage. It's very far from that. I would say being available, accepting God's calling on you, and then start doing what God is telling you to do it. So do it the way God is guiding you to do it. I've done that, reading the Word of God, praying, and be present. For me, that's the only thing I did. And I know for a fact that when you are available, God uses you. Even when you can be very perfect, but not available, you will never be used. When you are available, even when you don't know how to do that, God will teach you. You will grow and learn how to do it. For me, that's the only thing I can say. Thank you. Thank you. And about writing a song, my Swahili is not that good, but I write in, of course, my Swahili, my own Swahili, and I have a couple of friends in the team. Then I will share the text. I will tell them exactly what I want to say in my head, the context of what I want to speak, and then we can do a translation. But not in Nasiri. In Nasiri, I just have a special testimony about it. It was on 18 April, and I dreamed about a song. I was in my prayer, and then I heard someone singing, "Inasiri na Yesu." That was it. That's how I wrote the song. The second day, the guy came again and said, "Wambie wanaolia." Then I knew it was a song from heaven. That's all. And the last question, the lesson I learned throughout the ministry, it's not about me. I'm just nobody, and I'm an instrument. And God is speaking to his people through me. So I should be very absent and God should be very present. That's all. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is G Wabaru from Radio RFM. I have two questions. Number one, do you listen to gospel music from Kenya? And if you do, what do you think about 254's gospel music?
Yes. I have been listening to Kenyan music for a long time. And I can mention a couple of songs. And their music is amazing. It's spiritual. The culture is a little bit different. The style is different. But I love their music. It is amazing music. And that's how we got inspired, I would say, because we used to listen to their music, and then we're like, you know what? I think we have more people to preach. How about we sing in Swahili too? So I listen to their music, and I'm inspired by that music.
Thank you so much. My name is Quinto Wafula from TV47. I have two questions. The first question, what does Kenya mean to you? We know you have a fan base, a very big fan base in Kenya. What does Kenya mean to you? And also the fan base you have in Kenya, is it the same you have in Rwanda, in any other country? The last question, we saw Nina Siri's song trending. So had you done any Swahili song before? Because I saw you had done other on this song. Had you done any Swahili song before Nina Siri? Thank you.
Yes. Kenya means love and support, for sure. And I love Kenya. I love Kenyans. And in a very short period of time that I started singing in Swahili, I've received more love than ever before. And that's why Kenya means love and support. So I love you guys and thank you. I've written songs in Swahili since Nina Siri, after Nina Siri. But before Nina Siri, no. And I have never even thought of singing in Swahili. That's very funny. Because I started singing in Swahili the day I started, I wrote in Nina Siri. It's not only because Nina Siri got to Yamenye Kanchan, it got everywhere, not like that. Even before you guys know it, I started writing in Swahili because I felt like it's in my heart now. And yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Grace from Uliza Links. I have two questions. You have traveled through various countries. How do you see the gospel music impacting the various countries? And then how do you balance your personal life and now your music career?
Yeah, I have traveled for sure, and I feel like a gospel. In Africa, we still have a gospel. We really sing from our heart. Some other places is a little bit different. Not so many Christians there. Some people take church music as just music, but they don't take it serious. Especially in Europe, I guess. But here in Africa, we still sing, we still worship God, we still allow God to work in us, and that's something special that we have. The second question said, my personal life and ministry life. I don't know, it's just one person, but I feel like it's one person. The only thing that I do, as a gospel minister, you have to be careful because your reputation gives explanation, speaks more than what you're singing. Because when you sing, people don't want you to be only talented. They want to see if what you're singing, you are really that person. So for us, I think being a personal life and a ministry life is the same. It has to match.
Thank you so much. Maybe one last question. Amir, we have this event that is coming on 10th, and you've come all the way to be able to give people a good experience. From your side, what are we expecting from you? And then maybe lastly, najua kuna wadada wengi hapa wanakuangalia sana na macho fulani hivi. Mmoja wa mpasho hapa anauliza akona mtu ama kunaendaje?
Okay. Thank you. As I mentioned before, I am just nobody. I'm just ready to serve. And what we should expect, I'm pretty sure God is going to do so many things. I want people to be healed. I want people to come and be saved. I want to see God's moving in our midst when we'll be worshiping. That's my only prayer. And before I even came here, I kept telling my team, this is my wish. I want to see God in this concert. I want to see God doing everything. God being in among everything, in the cameramans, in the sound, in people, in the audience, in pastors, and everybody will be there. I don't want anybody to come there and go back the way he came. I want everybody to be changed, to be restored. That's my expectation, and you should expect that too, and believe it. And about me being I think I'm blessed this way. I feel blessed like this. Thank
you. All right. Pitson, maybe you can also add your voice to this whole thing. There's been this talk about gospel music in Kenya is dead. There are no gospel artists. Gospel artists have more kiki than even people in the secular world. You know, can you just speak to that as a worship leader and also as a pastor, as a youth influencer?
To assure you that gospel music is not dead in Kenya. Gospel music cannot die. Gospel music is the gospel spread through music, so it cannot die. It's just that there's a sound, there's a change in the sound. You will see a lot of live performances. You will see a lot of church groups releasing music, and less of individuals. You will not see superstars or stardom. A lot of that you will not see. Things have changed. The sound has changed, and you will see groups as opposed to individuals. But we are rising. We are rising again. In the next 2 years, or even less than that, we will take our rightful place in this country. But we are very much, Big Ted, very much alive. Kiki, wacha niseme, ni ukweli pia kuna nyimbo ambazo zilikuwa za injili na zinasukumwa na kiki, which is a shame. Na ndio nimeanza kuzungumza nikasema, nikianza kuzungumza nilisema, poleni sana kwa kanisa, poleni sana kwa Wakenya, na poleni sana kwa Mungu, maana gospel music na kiki hazifai kumix. Gospel music inapushiwa na mtu mmoja tu, na jina lake ni Roho Mtakatifu. Yeye ndiye anatuita, na yeye ndiye anatupa lyrics, na yeye ndiye pia anapush muziki. Kama anataka iende mbali itaenda, na kama hataki pia ndangoja wakati wangu. Kuna kitu ndugu yangu Israel Mbonyi amesema, na nataka mkumbuke. Amesema kwamba sijui kama ni hapa ama ni baadaye, but alisema yake ilikuwa tu timing. I think when we were having lunch you said that for him it was timing, that it was the right time, na Mungu amemchagua, huu ni wakati wake, na Mungu anaweza inua anyone, na wakati wake utafika. Kwa hivyo nitawahimiza gospel artists, haswa wale wanachipuka, wasifanye kiki. Gospel music sio ya kiki.
Asante sana. All right, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, just to reiterate, the show on Saturday begins at midday. We have a whole section dedicated to kids. There's a whole fun city just for kids. You know, all the rides you can think about, bouncing castles, all the nice things that children. So bring your kids. And for the family, we have a whole shopping area with stores and food and everything else that you'd want to have. We also have lots of artists who shall be there. And I want to assure you that this is the most secure venue in Kenya. I can assure you that there'll be nothing like disturbance of anybody getting anything. We have adequate security. We have adequate people who are going to help us with emergency services. So come on Saturday from midday till 8. 8, we are already at home. Okay? He shall begin early, and then we shall just wrap it up. So 12 o'clock, Israel gets on stage at about 4:35, and then we run till about 7, and then at 8 o'clock, we'll lock down and head home. So ladies and gentlemen, buy your tickets. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing event. And I'll let Israel have the last word, and then I shall just do a small photo op with him at the back here as we wrap up. Thank you. Israel. Ya kumaliza.
Yeah, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Kenya, for the love and support. I'm here with my team, and we love how you support people of God. We have been receiving your messages, and you called and we answered, and now we are here, and we are ready to have an amazing moment with you. We already love it here. Kenya is huge, it's nice, and people are so loving, people are so happy. And thank you all the media teams, because this is really amazing. Thank you for honoring this. And thank you for Africa Worship Experience. There are some guys that I'm not seeing here, but there may be somewhere behind the scene. They've been having a discussion, so many discussions with my team back home, and it took really the strength for us to be here. And I want to say thank you. Thanks to them, because they did their best. They've tried, and I honor them and I respect them for this. Thank you for allowing God to use you guys. And I'm here because of God and because of you. Thank you, my brother. I have made a friend in him for sure, because he's so cool, and I love the vibe here. God bless you. I will see you on Saturday, and yeah. Where are the singers? You guys should come and we do this together.
Bire and Joki, Liz Korir, please come over.
Yes, you're singing. Nina siri naye Yesu, yanifanya niwe jasiri. Kwa amani nayo dhiki, yanifanya niwe jasiri. Yaniburudisha, nikirukaruka, Hosana amen. Yaniburudisha, nikirukaruka, nikiimba, Hosana amen. Nina siri naye Yesu, yanifanya niwe jasiri. Kwa amani nayo dhiki,
nikirukaruka